Hey friends, it's TJ. I'm here with my girl Amanda. Say hi, Amanda.
Hi, everybody.
So, we are here to talk to Miss Amanda today and find out
Oh,
a little bit about her. Amanda,
yeah. Oh,
tell
yes.
tell our people about yourself. Who are you? What are you doing? What are you up to?
Oh, about me, I am a married lady living my best life in Tennessee, despite the nest that we will not go into
Right.
at this moment.
Sip, sip.
Um, Sip, sip. I am just being awesome, getting some workouts done, doing doing some acting lessons. Yes,
Yes.
let's go.
Bam, 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 bam.
You know, hanging out with the peeps, getting vaccinated.
Indeed. Like, I'm just here
That's
being
right.
awesome, no
Cool, cool, cool,
big
cool, cool, cool,
casual.
cool. Yes, just being
Oh, I
me.
love it so much.
Thank you.
Tell our people what is your role in our whole story making, filming, active, all the processes. What have you been doing for us, Miss Amanda?
Well, basically everything. No, I'm just kidding. I am the show.
I have done
The whole
nothing.
show
It
is
is
just
all
me
you. Get it?
speaking to the
I'd watch that
audience.
show. Thank
Sometimes
you
I
for being
wave.
here. Whoa,
I know, thank
the
you. I
the
practiced that
talent.
for years. Throughout this entire process, I've just been putting my 2 cents in, just a little bit of everywhere, a little sprinkle, a little dusting of me. I've been helping with the writing, been helping with character development, going over shows, going over PR, going
Everything.
over everything. It's been really awesome though. It's been a really great experience. I especially love working with you. Love it. Highlight of my life.
I knew
Um,
it. I knew it.
yeah.
So I definitely have to say, like, my, at least as far as like what we have worked on, it's been so awesome for me just having somebody to get excited with. Number
Yes.
one, right? Like,
Yeah.
I want to get hyped up, and
I'm
then
very much a
like
hype girl.
I'm girl,
I
just
will hype you up.
enter strobe light, enter sounds, bam, 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 bam,
Bow.
bam, bam,
Start just throwing
bam.
glitter in your face. You're like choking on it. And I'm like, more glitter. Ah!
Lady Gaga, rain on me.
Yes. Where did this water come from? Don't worry about it. I have a hose. I'm just really pumped. I'm really excited. Especially being a person who has grown up watching anime, grown up watching different cartoons. Um, it's just really exciting to be part of something that's so different. It's so new, it's so fresh. Um, and just something that the audience is also going to see as new and fresh and exciting. Just because like I love anime, I watch all kinds of different animes, and if you're also an avid anime lover like we are, you can see like there are some storylines that you're just kind of like, I've seen that before, and you're like, even though it's still super exciting to watch and you're still super into it, and every anime is different of course, but you can kind of tell that it's resembling, other
Right.
things, which isn't always a bad thing, but this is just very different. It's very new, it's very imaginative, it's very creative, and it's very just refreshing to it's going to be a really refreshing energy brought to the anime and animation world, and I'm really excited to be a part of it. And I really think the audiences are going to love it. I really think uh just everyone who's going to be able to be a part of it is going to love it. It's going to be like an adventure for everybody, and I'm really excited to share it.
I am so happy to hear you say that. You know, obviously coming in writing the show,
Yes.
everybody wants something different. Even if it's
Mm-hmm.
a remake, everybody wants something different.
Yeah.
And so I'm so happy with everyone who has heard about it that I've gotten to talk to consistently across the board. Everyone seems to be very excited about how different it is, how inclusive it is, how
Yes.
yeah, so thank you. I'm so ready to
Thank
share it with
you.
everyone.
I'm ready for you to share with everybody and me being in the background being like, yes, glitter. I'm just gonna come up there and like with one of those t-shirt guns and just start like poo, 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 and there's like nobody around.
I hope so. I hope so.
It's gonna be great.
Very much. Speaking of, don't
Yes.
forget, in the description below is a link where you can find all our Finding Circinus merchandise. So
Yes.
feel free to go down and take a look at that.
Take a little look, see.
A little look.
A little
Get yourself
dabble.
a little t-shirt, little hoodie, little something.
Little tasty taste. Little.
Absolutely.
I'm very excited about how inclusive it is, not only for like the younger generation, but for everybody. Like it's very much like a show that anyone can watch, which is really exciting. Because there's some animes that obviously children shouldn't watch, and there's some animation and other cartoons that like some adults are like, this is too childish, and this is a really nice mix of the two. It's very much like an 8-year-old could watch it all the way up to like 30-40-year-old could watch it, and I really like that it's inclusive that way. I also really love it's inclusive to different ethnicities, different people, different sexualities, different, just anyone who's different, just, and everyone's unique in their own way, and it really appeals to anyone. It's really nice that is what the show is about, is to reach everyone, you know. And I really love that. I really love how inclusive it is. I really love that it's your story. I love that it's you sharing a piece of yourself. And maybe, you know, it's very nice because I know what you grew up with. And it's very nice for you to be able to share that, because I don't think a lot of people know just how many LGBTQ youth go through the trauma of what you went through. I don't want to give too much away, but or if that's something you want to share, so I'm not going to take that away from you. But just you know, people growing up in a situation that they're not comfortable with, in a culture that they feel very different from, and it doesn't have to be LGBTQ. It could be anyone. It could be just someone who, you know, grew up in a certain place, but, you know, they're more over here and they're more like creative this way, or more into something that their whole family and what they grew up with just isn't. And it's really hard growing up like that and feeling so out of place all the time. And I think this show really hits on that topic in a really new and unique way that a lot of different people can relate to. And it's really nice when you can say that there's a show that you can connect with, and that kids can connect with, especially like youth can connect with, that can maybe help them understand that they're not the only ones who have been through something, and they're not the only ones that feel different, that they're not the only ones who are out there who have to deal with this kind of trauma they have growing up in a place that they weren't comfortable with. And it's just really nice to have that and a really new, fresh perspective. And I'm just really happy to be a part of it.
You know, one of the biggest things when I was writing the show was, how do we make this A, fun and entertaining, but then B, how do we make a story that makes you think while also having a really good time? And so
Yes.
I am very excited that we've been able to make something that is inclusive for so many people, because we all want to be included.
Yes. I really can't wait. I really can't wait for them to find their own Circinus. Oh, yes. Oh. No, I'm really excited for them to go on the journey with us, because I think it's also a really unique experience of starting a show this way, because most of the time when new shows come out, it's just there. It's on a network, it's on whatever, you just watch it. But with this, I think what the unique thing is going to be is that the fan base is going to be there at the very beginning, like the very start of all the process, and we're really going to build that fan base. We're really going to build that fan base along with building the show, and I really think that's a really unique, amazing way of creating this show, is that the fans really are going to be integrated with it. It's not just going to be they're going to see it on something, hopefully,
Definitely
put it out in the universe and be like, oh, I love this show, and get really into it, which, you know, obviously if that does still happen, like, yes, please watch it. But
thank you.
But just being able to like go back and like watch the process of it being created, watching the people who are behind it being created, is going to be like really cool. My first anime, I would have loved to have been able to go back and like watch where it literally all began. So I think this is going to be a really cool process.
Well, everybody, please, if you haven't already, like, subscribe. We would love to hear what you think of what we got, and continue on this journey as we just keep progressing. Thank you, Amanda, for joining us.
Of course.
Thank you, audience, and we will see you guys later.
Yes. Bye. Glitter.